Hey Kev.
Hey Sarah, how you going?
Yeah, good. How are you? It's been a bit
Yeah,
wet out there.
it has, but I thought it was time. I've just been holding off until I managed to get out to the Bilby fence, which I managed to do this morning on a motorbike, to check the integrity of the fence before I reached out because I know a lot of our supporters have expressed some concern. But we're okay. We're high and dry. I mean, the river here is not meant to peak until later this week, but the Bilby fence is intact. I'm glad to say I've ridden around it. Can't see any obvious breach points, so that was a pretty nervous moments for me as that we experienced all that rain last week and with all the flooding that's going on. But the fence is intact. All looks very good. Seen fresh Bilby sign on the outside of the fence, both at the fence and here at the ranger base within the last couple of days. We're on a sand hill here at the base, and I've managed to move most of our equipment to higher ground, trailers and tools and equipment. And now we'll really wait to see this flood peak. But, my thoughts are with people that have already been really negatively affected by these floods. So unfortunate that people that are going to lose stock and infrastructure. That'll be incredibly costly, and these people work really hard out here at the best of times, and they really don't deserve stuff like that. But to others, the rain will be really good and set them up for a really good season. So it's just that unfortunate situation that it never rains, it pours, and there's certainly a lot of water around, and Hungerford are bracing for flooding, unprecedented weather. They're talking. Similarly in Eulo, but at this point in time anyway, we're high and dry and wanting to feel confident that the levee bank here will hold and we should be okay to survive the flooding.
So you're safe and the Bilbies are safe.
I'm safe and the Bilbies are safe. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to go inside the fence yet, but certainly there's no obvious breach points that I could see anywhere. The electric fencing's intact. No undermining of the fence, which was the issue back in 2010-11 when we had all of those big rains. There's nothing obvious. I will be able to get out to the fence in the coming days safely in a buggy. And then I'll be able to get around at some point in time to be able to check all of our cameras to be absolutely sure that predators are at non-detectable levels. But I'm pretty confident we're in good shape out there, and I'm fine as long as this levee bank holds, which we're confident it will. We're on high ground, but there's certainly plenty of water out there, and I do pass on my best wishes to those that have already been negatively impacted by these floodwaters, and all the best to the locals down in Hungerford that are bracing for the worst.
And with regard to the work that you're doing in Diamantina Shear,
Yep.
how's that looking this year?
Yeah, well, they're the same. I mean, they're in good shape. I've spoken to them. Again, they weren't negatively impacted by flooding. They are expecting to have some big rivers come down the Diamantina, but they haven't had stock losses or any of that horrible stuff that people are seeing on TV that they've experienced around Junda, Windora, Quilpie, a little bit further to the east. No, out Baduri and Birdsville and those areas, they've had pretty good rains, but I haven't heard of anything too catastrophic out there. But yes, you're right. The issue for us will be access, and it could be months before we'll be able to safely get out there. I've got, I could be here for a month, just rained in at Currawinya, before roads will be opened and rivers will fall enough for us to be able to get out of here.
And what does that mean for our monitoring projects out there?
Well, same thing. We're pretty confident the batteries will hold up. We've had cameras out there for 6 months at a time. Then hopefully not going to be affected by any inundation, and we'll just get to them when we can. That's all you can do. You can't control the weather. If there's one thing I've learnt doing this sort of work, it's just this is way beyond our control. Thank you very much. All right, take care.